Hello there, welcome back to the new lecture. So in this lecture we have to discuss about the view range setting. So after the end of this lecture you would be able to understand what is view range in Revit. So let's start. So what do you understand by view range? So remember, in Autodesk Revit, the view range is a set of parameters that control the visibility and graphics display of elements within a specific view, such as a floor plan or a section. Okay, so see, a view range setting, from where you will get this view range setting, can be found in properties palette. If it is locked or grayed out, so it can be accessed in the view template. Okay, so there are four setting in view range setting dialog box. What are that? First you will get the top plane, cut plane, then you will get the bottom plane and view depth. These four settings are there in this view range setting dialog box. Okay, so now what is the use of top plane? See, top plane can control the topmost range that we want to show up in plan. Cut plane is what? Plane where the view is cut and only the object below this plan are shown in plane. So remember, some of the objects are affected by top plane and some of the objects are affected by cut plane. Let's see, suppose in your drawing some objects are there which is affected by cut plane. If cut plane is simple, it is a imaginary plane. If cut plane cuts that object, then only that object will visible. Okay, like for example, duct, pipe, this all are affected by top plane. If you are running the ducting layout in your HVAC services, okay, if duct you are running and suppose the in top plane you have given the offset 10 feet and you are trying to run the duct above the 10 feet, so that duct will not visible in your plan view. Okay, so you have to increase the offset value of top plane, that I will explain you. Okay, then bottom and view depth. So these two properties have a different in view depth control, but the one thing is common is they control the range below. So let's say if you in your project, if you have placed any object below the ground level, you want to see that object in plan view, so you have to give the offset view depth value. You have to give, how to give that I will explain you later. So here you can see one section drawing of room is given. In view range, out of the four setting, only the cut plane and depth plane are important. The only range where objects show up on plan are between the cut plane and depth plane. You can see here the cut plane is shown and top plane. Okay, then next, the object above top plane and below depth plane does not show on plan. Suppose if you have placed any object above the top plane and below the depth plane, so that object cannot visible in your plan view. So for that, if you want to see that object, you have to do the settings. So see that I will explain you here. So here I have opened one project. You can see this is our HVAC project, complete, final. Come here in floor plan. Here I have drawn some ducting layout. Okay, try to understand the view range setting, why when we have to use. See, the duct is visible in your plan view. Why? As I told you, duct is affected by top plane, because the duct which you have drawn here below the top plane, then only it is visible. See, when I am selecting the duct, bottom is showing 10.25 feet, top elevation is 11.5. Let's say when I want to open the view range setting, so how to open? Already I have discussed, you can use the shortcut VR. Otherwise from properties palette, just scroll down. Here you will get the option of view range. Hit on edit. See, the view range setting box will open. So here offset, first select the associated level ground floor. Okay, how much offset you want to give? Suppose for top plane I have given offset 10 feet only, and I'm running the duct above the 10 feet. See what happened. And here you have to see the condition also. Top plane should always be greater and equal to cut plane, and cut plane should always be greater and equal to bottom, and bottom also greater and equal to view depth. You have to satisfy the condition. Okay, so here I have given the top plane offset how much? You can see here, uh, 10 feet. Okay, apply. Okay, now see, the duct is visible? No. Why? Only this section of duct is visible in your plan view. The reason is what? See, Reason is simple. Whatever duct we have run here in plan view, their bottom we have taken 10 point something and top is, but the top plane we have selected 10 feet. So whatever object you are just placing above the top plane, that object will not visible in your drawing. To see that object, again you have to open the view range setting box. Here now you have to increase the offset up to 12 feet and you have to see the condition. Apply. Okay, now it is clear. Same way, some objects are affected by cut plane also. Let's see in your drawing. Here we have a architecture layout like door, windows. These all are affected by cut plane. If cut plane cuts the door, then only it is visible in your drawing. Okay, otherwise it will not visible. See, here view range I am just using 9 feet. Condition is satisfying. See, the door is height. Why? Because door height is up to 7 feet only. So cut plane we have set 9 feet. That cut plane not cuts the door and window. That is why that door and window will height in your plan view. You want to see that, again open the view range and just take it as a 4-5 feet. Okay, apply. Okay, now see the door window is visible. Same way, let's say if you have placed anything, let's say you can see I am placing one equipment, system tab, mechanical equipment. Let's say here I am placing the centrifugal pump. I want to place the pump below the ground, so place it first. Okay, here we have placed the pump in ground level. You can see here elevation is given 0 feet. Suppose I am trying to place the pump below the ground, -5 feet. So when I am giving -5 feet, see what happened. The pump is not visible in plan view because we have to increase the view depth. So open the view range setting. View depth is 0 feet. If you want to see anything, any object below the ground, so here how much depth you want to see? Up to 6 feet I want to see. Apply. Okay, now see the pump is visible. Okay, so in this way you have to use the view range setting box. So now I hope all of you getting about the view range. Okay, how to use the view range in Revit. So now I hope all of you enjoy this session. See you in next one.